Hi there, my name's Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm checking out the Peterson StroboPlus HDC. So if you watch my channel, thank you very much, and you'll probably know I'm a huge fan of strobe tuners and most notably Peterson strobe tuners. I've loved them my whole life, well, since I was in my mid-20s, and I met them at NAMM. So quick disclaimer, I am friends with Peterson. They did provide this for review, as they did the others, but I use these all the time. I really believe in these. These are great products. They're even better than the ones I used back in the day. I'll put links below to my previous reviews, but I'm using this all the time. This is the Peterson Strobo clip. If you have a guitar or an instrument with no pickup, you can clip this on and it will tune through vibrations. And this is just amazing. I use it all the time. It lives in my gig bag and I use it on my acoustic guitars and my electric guitars. I also highly rated the Peterson Strobo Stomp HD. This thing is metal, it's rugged, it's got a huge clear screen on there. I use it on my pedal board and I actually have it on all the time on the screen, and I use this button to mute the signal to tune silently. A few weeks ago I played a show where I couldn't hear much on stage at all, and I was actually using this to bend notes on the guitar in tune because I couldn't even hear myself. So I was kind of using the screen here in real time to play the guitar, which is kind of weird, but that's how fast and accurate it is. So again, these reviews will be linked below, as will all my affiliate links to these products. And if you want to purchase any product through my links, it helps my channel at no expense to you. So today's product is the StroboPlus HDC. This is the next step. So the clip-on tuner lives in my gig bag. The stomp pedal lives on my pedal board. The StroboPlus HDC has been living on this desk. And that's because it's a metronome, it's a tuner, it has a line input, and it has a microphone. So I can use this pretty much for anything tuning related or rehearsal related. It's got a fully featured metronome. I think drummers are going to love this, and it's just so good for practicing. I've made some videos on how I feel it's important to practice with a tuner, a strobe tuner, and also a metronome. This is both of those things in one. So if you're a beginner or if you're a teacher or if you just want to improve your technique, this is an essential purchase in my opinion. It's just under 200 bucks right now. I'm not listing exact prices on my videos because things are changing all the time. But again, the affiliate link below will take you to the current price on Sweetwater or Thomann, etc. So I've got to say the packaging straight off is really nice. It's very kind of Apple-esque. And you've got this magnetic latch, which is very satisfying. And it lifts up like this. And inside here, you have a letter from Peterson thanking you for your purchase. You also have a manual. Now, I really want you to read this. Look, I don't read manuals, and I'll be honest, I haven't read this one yet. But this thing does so much that I can't possibly cover it all today. If you'd like me to cover more features in detail, please let me know in the comments below. But I encourage you to read this. There's even QR codes that you can scan and then read the manual online. In fact, if you're going to buy this, read it before you even get it. It does so much, and reading the manual on this product is definitely worth it. You also get your USB cable. It's like a mini micro USB type. It's not a USB-C, unfortunately, but it's a micro USB, so you've probably got a lot of those around the house for your phone or whatever. So the packaging gets a 10 out of 10 from me. I'm really impressed. I know, it's a tuner. Some people think that tuners are boring, but when they make it that nice in the packaging, it really helps. So this thing actually charges up. Now, I know a lot of people ask me on my videos, why can't you replace the battery? In this one, you actually can. If you look at the back here and take this off, the battery is replaceable. Now, of course, with cell phones and AirPods and things like that, they can't let you replace the battery. I do get that. I understand that. But on this tuner, you've got a good purchase here because you can replace that battery if you ever need to. So like I said, you just plug it in and charge it up from your computer or whatever, cell phone charger, anything like that. Charges up and you haven't got to worry about batteries. I think that's ingenious. You also have a way to mount it on a stand here. There's like a microphone mount and this kickback stand. So like I said, this has been living on my desk like this, and I've been using it every day. I think this is really, really great. What I'll do now is I'll go to a close-up and show you some of the features. Again, this is a basic rundown. I just want to show you how great this thing is. It's just been released and just give you a basic overview of what it can do. And there it is. How about that? That's magic, people. So the StroboPlus HDC. Very simple to use in a basic way. That's how I use things. Right? I don't do advanced polyrhythms. Like I said, I think drummers are going to love this. But but I love that the features are there if I ever want them. It does the sweetened tunings that Peterson are famous for as well. Again, I don't really use them, but I think I will in the future, so I'm really glad they're there. When you first get this, do plug it into your computer, go to Google Chrome and follow their instructions, because you can actually program and update the firmware from this through a Google Chrome extension, which I think is really clever. When I got this, there was a firmware update, and they often release firmware updates, so do install the latest firmware update before you even begin. To turn it on, there's a big power button. It's like a rubber texture, and you just press it there, and it will turn on. Now, the screen is actually not that contrasty in real life. That's the lighting in my room. It is easy to see, but it's even more easy to see on this camera. Like I said, that is not, it's not quite that contrasty, just so you know, when you get yours. So, it will dim because it's saving battery life, but while it's actually in use, it won't dim like that. So on the far left, we have tuner, like that. I love the big screen. It's so cool. You press it again, you get your metronome. Now the metronome has all the features you would expect and a lot more as well. So you actually turn the wheel here. This is how you control things. This big dial, which I think is great. For 104.0, you can actually go into increments of 10 per beat. Look at that. So 103, and then down to 102. If you move it faster, it will move faster as you would expect. So let's set this to say 80 beats per minute, just like this, and then press play. And you have a volume wheel on the side. It's pretty loud. I'll turn it down. But aside from that volume, which you can turn off completely, you also have a flashing light here and the indicator on the screen. Now, I absolutely love that, because when you're practicing your timing, you can look at it and you can listen to it. And that is really great, because some people prefer to see things, some people prefer to hear things, some people want to have both, right? And you can choose with this what you do. So I love that. Now, if you press this button on the end here, it will take you through the options. So you can see it's flashing there, preset 1. So what you can do here is you can save presets. So rather than program it each time, you could have, say, preset 1 is 4/4, 80 beats per minute with a purple screen and a different subdivision, and it's talking the timing to you. So it's saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Preset 2 could be 123.5 beats per minute, 3/4 time, and it's clicking and it's got a red screen. And you can set this up. And if you go on the editor on the Google Chrome extension, you can even program full tempo maps, which is crazy. Again, this isn't stuff that I really do. Maybe I will in the future, so it's great that it's there. But if you're looking for something like this, I mean, this could be the most advanced metronome you've ever used, and I wanted this as a tuner. So I'm really impressed. I'll press it again. So there's your preset. There's your time. So you can change it to 5/4, 3/4. So that would be a waltz, but 4/4 is what I often practice in. There's the other division there. So you can say 4/16, 4/8, 4/4, 4/2, etc. Press it again. There's the subdivision there. So you can change into triplets or chord notes. I'll leave it on the default setting. And if you look at the top there, it's also counting the number of bars as well, which is cool. And if you keep pressing, you can set the color as well. Oh, accents is there. You can change the accent of each beat, which is really nice. And the color is there. There we go. So you've got all these different colors. Look, this is actually very practical because the environment you're in may prefer a certain color. You can see some of these are clearer than others, right? Or you might just simply like a certain color. So let me go through and find one. I think that looks good in here. So I'll leave that. It matches my light. So there you go. A really great metronome. And like I said, I'm just scratching the surface here. This will pretty much do anything you can think of, and you can completely customize it as well. You can change, like I said, you can change the sounds, the colors, the divisions, everything. And for me, all I really want to do is set the tempo and practice different songs. So there we go, 84 beats per minute, practice my song and just really work on my timing. But like I said, it does so much more than that. It's really quite amazing. So if I press it again, I get to my tuner. Now this is what I'm all about. I love these strobe tuners. They're fast and they're accurate. You can see it's working right now. You've got the battery indicator there. You can see that's on full battery because I charged it up before the review. The battery does seem to last a long time, which is great. And what I can do now is I can play the guitar or sing or do anything and it will check the pitch. I can also play a pitch as well, which is really useful. If you press the play button now and turn the volume up, That is a C, and you can change that note with the wheel again. So it goes up in octaves. So this is great. Again, if you're teaching, this is invaluable, but what a great resource. So you can actually play that. And then I'll tell you what I'll do, just for fun. You could plug your guitar in to the input here. It's a regular input jack, and there's an output jack as well on the other side. So it makes a great electric guitar tuner. It makes a great acoustic guitar tuner, or any instrument, because it's got that high quality microphone in there. But let me try something. Let me try singing that note back. Now, I haven't really tried this before. I've been wanting to do this with a tuner for a while, but I didn't have one that had a microphone built in. Let me see if I can play that note and then sing that note in tune. I'm not very warmed up, so bear with me. I just want to test this out live though. So that's your C. Now if I turn it off, so I'm slightly flat, right? Can you see? Can you see as I'm going up? It's so accurate. This is hard stuff because this is a strobe tuner. This is hard to do, right? But it seems like it's working. So now I've gone sharp because it says C sharp. See, I got it there. It's really hard because this is so accurate, but it actually works. It works really well. Remember what I've said in previous videos, if you're slightly out on this thing, you're still pretty much in because it is so accurate. But this is a great tool for singers if you want to practice your pitch. I mean, it's great. I've not seen many singers do this, but I think this would be great for your pitch. Wake up in the morning, practice your metronome with your guitar, 10 minutes, and then practice your bending on your electric guitar for 10 minutes, and then practice your singing to pitches for 10 minutes. Again, just change that pitch. You see, I'm slightly flat, so that's great. That works. It's great. It's really great. And I can see exactly where I'm hitting. And I just think to do that every day, I mean, I just love this thing. For me, if I can practice that every day and just improve my pitch, improve my string bending, because remember, this is like real time in this thing, and practice my timing, I mean, it's incredible. And the fact that I can see that I'm slightly flat every time, I need to practice, right? Now, I'm not saying we need to be like robots and play completely in time and sing everything bang on the note. Indeed, if you listen to recordings of famous singers like Elton John back in the 70s, they don't hit notes bang on. They're not singing like a strobe tuner. I don't want people to sing like they've been auto-tuned or like a robot. But if you can practice with this and really work on your tuning and your timing, it's going to make your performances much more polished, and I think you're really going to appreciate that. So I love it. Just for those things alone, I think this is completely invaluable to me. So maybe you want to practice those pitches not at standard pitch, at slightly different pitches. You can even program that in as well. Or maybe you have a piano at home which is not quite in tune. You can tune it to that. So you haven't got to be completely locked in. This thing is completely flexible. And I think it's absolutely amazing. I sound like I'm going crazy over a tuner. I love these tuners. They work so well. They're really well made. And I honestly believe they make me a better musician. And there's even more. It has a headphone port, so you can listen with headphones to those pitches. It also has a way to clip on an accessory here, so you get the physical metronome tapping on you as well. So if you want to hear the beat, see the beat, and feel the beat, that's an optional extra you can purchase from Peterson. And one more thing that I saw here, it has a stopwatch as well. So maybe you want to use it as a stopwatch to time yourself while you practice. This is incredible. It's the ultimate practice tool. And as much as I was going to say today that you should probably check out the clip-on tuner and the pedal tuner first if you haven't got a Peterson tuner yet, I think this might be the first thing I recommend you get. I love it. I absolutely love it. Get all three if you can. They're all amazing, but I'm absolutely blown away with this. I know I sound like I've gone crazy here, but to practice to this thing like that in all those different ways will only make me a better musician. So I'm going to put a link to this below. Check it out. And there's lots more videos about this online as well, so check those out too. If you want me to check out anything else in detail, let me know in the comments below and I'm happy to do so. If you're new here, please subscribe and ring the bell. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. So until next time, stay tuned. Bye-bye.